Hello, my name is Martin Barraclough and I'm the Director of Music at Cranleigh Abu Dhabi. I'm joined with Hayley Limpkin.
Hello, I'm from Rasmus House Theatre Schools.
And I am joined by Dr. Sarah Martinez Rebollo.
Hello everyone, I'm a music teacher in South Korea at NLCS.
We are fresh off the GESS Talks stage, in which we discuss the future of performing arts within the MENA region and even further. So, from the talk, what do we think are the three main considerations for performing arts as we go forward in education?
I feel that it's about exploring the arts as with cross-curricular opportunities, so how we can integrate the arts into all areas of the curriculum, remembering that performing arts of itself is not the only destination for these students. However, there is so much that can be gained through the arts in terms of aspirations, in terms of helping us form a cohesive society, broader interpretations of the world in which we kind of live, and the arts can absolutely do that, and the arts can absolutely help us grow the next generation of confident, capable, ambitious, creative citizens that we need for the kind of future of tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. Sarah?
So I think creative arts is a very important subject, and as she was mentioning, we need to create that cross-curricular and see how we can use music within the classroom and outside the classroom and see the benefits of that.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so much to take from it, because education, as we know, is always locked into results and data and the next stage in a young person's life. But sometimes the here and now and what we are doing in that moment and what we are developing in that moment is sometimes forgotten. We talked about lots and lots of different topics up there. It was one not to be missed, I'll be honest. And but what do you want the audience to have taken away more than anything from all the different areas that we discussed?
That the kind of life skills that the performing arts brings, so the soft skills as it's referred to, is that, you know, they're not soft skills. They are the skills that the employers want and need from young people. You know, 50% of employers are saying that the young people that they are receiving are not ready for the world of work. There is a huge gap between education and the workplace, and we need to help bridge that gap, and I firmly believe that the arts can absolutely help us do that.
Absolutely. Sarah?
So as I mentioned before, I think arts can provide them with absolutely that, because when you're a doctor or you're an architect, you can have a speech or you can perform within your subject, and I think we can provide them with those skills to make them shine basically on the field. Absolutely.
Do you think that leads them to somewhere else beyond the classroom? What's the potential? What's the possibilities, in your opinion?
I think 100%. As music is a language, if we are able to transmit that language, crossing that bridge that is music or drama or, you know, dance, and taking it to many other fields, I think it's important.
Yeah, and I think it always continues, because I'm a musician, as yourself, but dance terrifies me. If I'm honest, so does drama a little bit. So even within the arts, there is that. Yeah, exactly. So it's ever changing, and I think also there's that bone of contention of the workplace and preparing people for jobs. And if I'm completely honest, at the age of 38, I still don't know what I want to do when I grow up. Like,
I'm with you.
and yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. I didn't get into education until 24, 25.
And we live in a world now where the kind of rising generations, the alpha generation as they're being referred to, that are coming through, you know, we live in a world now where they won't have one job for life. You know, they are driven by purpose, they're driven by innovation, and they will move between different jobs and different careers, which I think is fantastic. You know, and actually we need to ensure that the purpose of education, wherever that sits, whether that's the arts or whatever, we need to ensure that ultimately we're creating a hunger in people for lifelong learning. and as we, older generations, we're starting to see with research around Alzheimer's that actually it's all about continually to exercise the brain, continuing to learn, and that's what we have to do at a young age so that hunger and desire for learning doesn't die out.
Absolutely. This is my first time at GESS Talks, and I think it's incredible. I'm blown away by what I've seen so far, and we're only a few hours into the first day. What are your thoughts? Why do we think that this is such an important aspect of education within the MENA region right now?
Well, I think we always talk about future in education, and it has been mentioned that we are actually in the future. We are making that happen right now, here, by having these talks and by talking to each other and seeing different point of view. We are building that future together. I think it's very important.
And you're here in one of the stalls, aren't you? So for you it's a different experience beyond obviously the talks that you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's about harnessing every area of expertise and bringing that together. There can be so much to be gained from looking in areas outside of your immediate sector. And I think that's really exciting. So I think there is lots to be gained. I think if we can mix what you learn at events like this with actually give an agency, a voice to young people, imagine the power of what we could do within education, for the young people of tomorrow. It's huge what we can achieve, and it's really exciting.
Absolutely. So, a bit of a plug. Where else can the audience see you over the next 3 days?
So I will be around if anyone wants to talk to me, but I will be talking on Wednesday at 12:10 about music as a tool and how to bring, again, music outside the classroom and use music in a different way.
And yourself?
Yeah, so we'll be at stand U24 for the next 3 days, and then tomorrow I'm in the Leaders in Education conference talking about the global, the kind of education that young people receive today shapes the global society, future global society in 30 years, and what are we getting right basically, and what else could we be doing, and how does the arts serve the areas of digital literacy, numeracy, sustainability and inclusion.
Both really exciting, and I can be seen on Wednesday on the Leaders in Education stand talking about raising the musical culture in schools. Thank you.